Welcome back to our last segment for this episode of Big Movie Mouth Off. I'm Jimmy Martin with Slug Magazine.
And I'm Jeff Weiss with MSN Entertainment.
We're going to wrap up this kids episode with another kids movie.
Yes,
it wouldn't be appropriate.
Let's make the distinction. This episode's about kids movies.
Kids movies.
I'm not sure this show is for kids.
Oh, you're such a liar. You are a liar. Well, you know what? I think adults might like this one more than the kids. But you know what? If it brings the next generation of kids into it, then all is well with the world.
All right.
We're talking The Muppets.
Yes.
Directed by James Bobbin.
Yeah.
If you don't know James Bobbin, he is a big director on a show called Flight of the Conchords that was on HBO. Basically, this reintroduction to the Muppets. There's Walter. He's a Muppet with a human brother, played by
Jason Segel, who, by the way, wrote the screenplay.
And Jason Segel has a girlfriend, Amy Adams, of 10 years. And they're about to celebrate their 10-year anniversary by going to Los Angeles because they've never seen Hollywood because they live in Smallville. Cleverly named Smallville. And so Walter comes along because he wants to go to the Muppet Studios, finds out that Tex Richman, that's the name.
Chris Cooper
wants to destroy the Muppet Studios for an oiling project. But unless the Muppets can come up with $10 million to save their studios, it's all gonna be lost. But you know what can get you $10 million?
You put it on the Muppet Show.
You put it on the Muppet Show and get the band back together.
I'm gonna shoot straight. You guys aren't famous anymore.
Yeesh. I wish she'd shot a little more curvy.
Let's just start at the bottom and work our way back up to the top. Come on, guys, let's go!
Step 1.
Are you one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yes, I am.
Tour the world.
We should travel by map.
To Paris!
Step 2. Rehearse the show.
I'm doing a duet with my new dance partner.
Hola.
Let's try that lift again, shall we?
Hey, the lift again. Okay, on my count this time, okay? In 3, 2, everybody!
Step final.
I believe in you, and you, and you, and, well, all of you. Aww. And now, singing chickens.
Make the most sensitive. Distinguished.
Prepare yourselves for head bowling.
What? I have not signed off on this!
Celebrity film. And sophisticated Muppet movie ever made. Ever.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
I think I'll stand.
Comfy.
This Thanksgiving. Is this movie in 3D?
Nope. The Muppets are as one-dimensional as they've always been.
Hey, watch it.
Essentially, James Bobbin and the writers have created the Blues Brothers for Muppets.
Absolutely.
And I laugh because I'm thinking about it. I've seen it twice since we're sitting here. I want to go see it again because this is probably my favorite. I'm going to say kids movie because I felt like a kid watching it.
Right.
Kids movie of the year. This, okay. We're going to have to go by this one by one.
Okay.
The music.
Which, by the way, was written by Brett McKenzie from Flight of the Conchords. At least the original songs were.
Yeah.
Because there are covers
These
in
songs,
it, too.
if you are a fan of Flight of the Conchords, if you're not, then shame on you. And if you've never heard of them, go check them out. But these songs are hilarious. Brilliant. I mean, I haven't laughed this hard at a film in a long time.
Since Bridesmaids, for me.
Yeah, exactly. And the best part about this film is that the filmmakers and the writers are so self-aware of the franchise that they're tinkering with.
Absolutely.
That they know what was terrible in the 70s. They know what was awful with the Muppet movie and the Muppets Take Manhattan and the Great Muppet Caper and everything that led up to this point.
So they're poking fun at it affectionately, winking. Yeah. And there are things for longtime fans of the Muppets, because man, this is a really Muppety Muppet movie.
Oh yeah, I mean this.
They finally get to put on a Muppet show, so. But I won't spoil anything. But there's stuff that kids are gonna like too. There's silliness like Fozzie Bear having fart shoes.
Yeah.
A fart joke I actually laughed at.
You know why? Because it's clever.
Right. Waka waka.
This is, you say affectionately making fun of. It's like making fun of your brother. You still love him, but you're gonna tease him a little bit.
Right.
I mean. But that's what I love about this film. There's so much affection in this film that if you are a fan of the Muppets, it's hard to not get a little teary-eyed.
Right.
For all the, looking back on, Rainbow Connection. And, I mean, there's a part where they go into a classroom and there's the car that they're driving in the Muppet movie. Are you serious? I mean, they did their homework. That's what's so good about this.
Absolutely.
They know their material, they studied the hell out of it, and then they presented it in a whole new fashion that you've never seen before.
Absolutely, and I think the film begs repeat viewings to catch a lot of Easter eggs. I can say that the second time I saw the film, I got things out of it that I didn't get the first time.
Well, I did. I totally agree with you because I've seen it twice as well, like I said. And the first time I was laughing too hard, and I'm sure I missed at least 30% of the film because I was closing my eyes crying. And not because it was terrible, it's because it's really funny.
May I suggest we save time and pick up the rest of the Muppets using a montage?
Oh, great idea, 80s robot.
We greatly appreciate your financial support.
You could not ask for a better reintroduction to the Muppets for this. If this is the Muppets, okay, and what's fun about this film is that we said that they have to save their studios and they want to put on this show, and they go to every network possible. And they're told, you're not famous anymore.
You're not relevant.
Yeah, which technically, kind of in the real world, a little true. I mean, I was at Disneyland, a month ago, excited as all hell to go on the Muppet ride. Guess what? I was pretty much the only guy there.
Right.
Nobody cares about the Muppets anymore. But if this film sets out and accomplishes what it wants to do, it is the film that can bring back the Muppets.
Absolutely.
I think it can. And that's what, I grew up on the Muppets. I love them.
And I have a challenge for people who see the Muppets. I dare you to go see that film and not leave with a smile on your face. I do.
Mine's still on there, and I saw it a week ago.
Yeah, I'm just saying. If you're not smiling when you leave the theater, then there is something dead and empty inside of you. I was glad I saw it a second time because the problems I had with it the first time went away.
Good.
Jimmy, 4 stars.
Yeah, absolutely 4 stars. Congratulations to everybody that was involved in this film. It couldn't be any better. And if it was, I would lose my mind because I don't think I could survive it. And on a side note, for Disney and Pixar to open this film with a Toy Story short that's, without giving too much away, it's about Happy Meal toys.
Absolutely.
Who were discarded. I mean,
just enjoy it because you get to see the Toy Story characters again.
That's true. But that short makes up for Cars 2.
Absolutely. Yes, and please to watch the fake Happy Meals that go by during the credits for the short because they are hilarious.
Yep. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this kids episode. And guess what, folks? Adults can like kids movies. That's what we're going to learn today.
I know.
You know what? Also, Muppets isn't in 3D. Yeah. 4.5 stars now. So let's recap it. Start at the beginning. Hugo, Martin Scorsese's kid movie. Both loved it. I think we're on par on every single one of these. 3 stars each from us. Then we go to Arthur Christmas. Jumped the gun a little bit, but that's okay.
But watchable.
Watchable for sure. 2.5. I came up a half just because the Justin Bieber video didn't make it. And 4 stars from both of us for the Muppets. Please, for the love of God, support the Muppets. Go see it. If you learn anything today from watching this episode,
go see Muppets.
Go see the
Muppets. And
Muppets.
leave with a smile on your face.
Absolutely. All right.
Next week's show, we'll be reviewing New Year's Eve, another ensemble piece from Gary Marshall.
It's the sequel to Valentine's Day.
Yeah. And The Sitter.
It's the sequel to Adventures in Babysitting.
Possibly. Well, hopefully they'll...
I hope Thor's in it.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be ironic?
Oh, make it so much better. All right.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week.